Hello everyone and welcome to my second part of my new tutorial series. In this part I will make the handlebar who will be right here. Before we start doing the handlebar, we need to scale this down so it will be here. First thing First, first thing to do is select the bottom vertex in the middle and press Shift S and cursor to selected. Now we can uh, select this tube, object, set origin to 3D cursor, and then we can scale this on the Z-axis, but before that we select all by pressing A and Alt J, no, Alt P, and clear parent. Now we can scale this without anything moving. To make this a little bit up, a little bit, yeah, like so. That's good. Now we need to select all of this, rotate X 90, no, minus 90, so it is flat, and then rotate it on the x-axis. Let's see how much. 63.5 degrees. This information I took from a site in the description, and the head tube angle is 63.5 degrees. Now we can move this up like this. Now we can start making the handlebar by selecting the top vertex here, Ctrl S cursor to selected, and then Shift A, add a cylinder, made it so it has 8 vertices, rotate on the x-axis 90 and the z-axis 90, scale it down so it is here, and we need to move it so it fits here. But first let me add an image as a reference here. Now I can scale this up a little bit. Now Alt object clear rotation and rotate x 90 so it is flat, and then move it on the y-axis. Now Alt G so it is down there. Now we can move it up and on the y-axis. Oh, it's a little bit here. We can move this up like so. Now we can start making, and now we can move it a little bit more like so, and now we can start making the handlebar. First things first, we need to add one loop cut in the middle and delete the right right vertices, and then add a mirror modifier on the z-axis. Now we can move this here, extrude, move it up, scale it, and put it into his place. Now extrude again, move up, and there you have it. Now we will add a little bit more details. We need to rotate it on the x-axis, rotate 73.5. This is how I think it should be, but no, we need to needs to be like so. I will adjust this. Rotate like so. Good enough. Now we can add a subdivision surface modifier, and now we can start making it look even better. Like so. You can move it around until you get what you want. Like so. And this is it. Now we will need to make this. I need to delete this and this and the fork image. Now I will add another image. Wait until I find it. Where did I put it? In here. No. Wait a second. I don't here. No. No. I don't know where I put it, but I will make another one. Now like this. No. One. Okay. Now I will import the image as a reference on the desktop, like so. I will clear no scale rotation and rotate it x90 and move it around. So now what we need to make is this part, this one. Okay, this needs to be a little bit further, like so. because it's not here. It needs to be a little bit further. Rotate it like so. And now I think we are good. Now what we need to make, we have here this part. Now take this one. Wait a second. This further. Take this part and let me hide this for a second. Now find those two pieces who are in the middle. This is the middle line. Yeah. Now select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, and to the bottom here. You know what I mean. Now do this thing on the other one, like so. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. It's good. Now extrude those. Extrude and scale on the y-axis 0. Now add some 3 loop cuts here. Select those those edges. Select those edges, and then use Ctrl B to bevel those edges. Ctrl B, and click clamp overlap, and select the and give this segment 3 segments. Now we have here something like this, and we need to do is to go to the object data properties and normals auto smooth, so it looks like this. And now we need to to bevel those edges too. So it looks okay from any angle. Ctrl B. We don't need to make it bigger. Now select this edge, this edge, this one, and the other one, like so, and then bevel those two, so it has a round shape like this, so it isn't flat, but from distance it won't be seen that much. Now I can unhide this. Unhide. Now what we need to do is to make this this thing. I forgot how it's called, but now what we need to do is to select those ones here, we don't need this, either this, just those two. Loop tools, circle, and we have a circle. Now extrude and scale on the x-axis. So it is here. Yeah. Now let's take a look at the image. It has something in it. Eh, no, not don't extrude. Insert by pressing I. Extrude now and S and scale on the x-axis. Insert again. Now a little bit smaller. Extrude and scale on the x-axis. And extrude again. Scale on the x-axis. And the Z and Y and the Z and Y axis by pressing Shift X. Now we have those things, and we can bevel. You can bevel those edges if you want, but I won't because it's a small detail, so it isn't that important. Now we can make those parts like so, who come across and make, how do I say this, and stabilize the handlebar. SX like so. Use those ones. Like so. Take this part, those ones, and those. Extrude it. So, no, it is a little too small. What we need is it a torus like so. With 12 minor segments and major segments. Now scale it, and by going front view, rotate it in edit mode 90 degrees, scale it, and put it into his place like so, and we have something like that. Now we can just mirror it to the other side like so. Now we can add a subdivision surface modifier, shading smooth like so, with auto smooth because it looks better. Good. Good. Now we have to connect this part, but first let's move it a little bit closer, like so. Select this part, move it. Okay. first extrude and then move it into the place. Select those ones and scale it a little bit. Now take those ones, extrude again and scale it a little bit more. So you can move it right here, scale it, and move it like so. And this is looking fine, I think. I don't know, maybe a little bit more details, but it should be doing well. Add some loop cuts in here. Some loop cuts so it is round like so. And using proportional editing, slide this a little bit on the side. And now we have those. Now we need to scale those like so. So it is in this part. Now put it into this place again. Now this is looking fine. We'll update the mirror modifier and then the subdivision here, and we are done with the handlebar. That we need to do now the grip, if this is how it's called. We need to make the grip. Let's select this one too. Now we need to extrude and scale it without scaling it on the x-axis. Yeah, we need to do is extrude. What was that command? Mesh separate section, like so. Take this section and then make it bigger. Add the solidify modifier and then increase the thickness to 5 centimeters. Auto smooth. Now we have this. We need to make a look at here. Select those faces, extrude again, and scale it again and again on the x-axis. Now we have this. Up the solidify, mirror it on the other side of the handlebar, like so. And there you have it. This is the handlebar. It isn't that hard to make. You can add a little bit more details in here, like like scaling it a little bit more, like so. Now it looks a little bit more like downhill bike, but the details like brakes and other stuff that like those ones here and those signs like stickers. We will make it in the last two episodes. Yeah, and now we can rename those. I don't know how these ones are called, but these ones are grip, hand, the bar, handlebar. This is suspension, suspension one, because I don't know how it's called. Something, something one, bar one, because I don't know how it's called. Sus suspension two, and now this something two. And now we are ready. We are finished with this episode. So I hope you understand and could make this handlebar. I don't know why those episodes took that long, but I don't edit them because it doesn't need any editing or adding photos or anything. And I hope you like it and see you in the next video. Bye.